Yo, what is good with y'all? Hopefully each and every single one of y'all having a safe, amazing, blessed day. Today we're reviewing the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. Now, two things before this video starts. This video will be a spoiler-free video in the first half and a spoiler-free review in a spoiler review in the second half. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give y'all a huge gap between the spoilers and the non-spoilers, but first I'm gonna do the non-spoiler part. So when I do talk about the spoilers, it will be very clear. Second thing, this is my opinion of the movie. You are entitled to have your own opinion. Let me know down below what you guys think. It is okay to have different opinions, so please don't go out here talking crazy just because I have a different opinion. You are your own person, so am I. We have different perspectives. Now, with all that being said, hopefully you have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get straight into it. Alright, so I'm gonna break this down into pros and cons, but just to get my opinion out there, the movie was great. It was amazing. In my opinion, it ranges from an 8.2 to like an 8.5 in my opinion. The animation is beautiful, the best I've ever seen in any anime type content. It was stunning. Like, if you go see this movie, your jaw will drop. Like, they one-up themselves like crazily enough from the Hashira training arc, the end of it, to like Utero, Entertainment District, Swordsmith Village arc. They went all out with the animation. It was just absolutely stunning. It'll probably be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Like, that's not even trying to glaze. Like, it is perfect. It looks amazing. Alright, so for the pros, I'm gonna be talking about the animation, the choreography, as well as the sound design. Start off with the animation. The animation, like I said just a while ago, the best I've ever seen in anime period. I'm talking better than Chainsaw Man, JJK Season 2, To Be Hero X, Demon Slayer. Like, it is the best animation you will ever see, period. Now for the choreography, man, it was smooth, beautiful. The way how the swords clashed against like objects that the demons had, as well as the demons. The way how the Infinity Castle's moving and switching around, the rubble flying. The choreography was just peak. 10 out of 10. The movement as well, fluid. Like, not even like throughout this whole movie, there was a speck of choreography / movement that I saw that I would describe in lazy or mid or decent in any way. It was just all amazing in my humble opinion. In fact, the choreography and the movement is so good and just so beautiful that some might even say that they did too much, or it was too much going on the screen. That's how like insane it was. Like, it was truly, the choreography is truly an experience. I kind of talked about this when I was talking about the choreography, but the sound design was perfect. The swords clashing, like I mentioned before, the choreography, it just sounds so great, sounds so satisfying. You feel like you're actually there watching the slayers with the ching 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 of the sword. Like, bro, it was sick. It was sick. The Infinity Castle feels alive. Like, it doesn't feel like a construct. It feels like almost an alive being, man. It's crazy, bro. I know I keep stuttering. Please excuse me. It's my first time doing this type of video, but yeah, man, the Infinity Castle felt alive. It was moving. It was great. As well as like when there was structural damage done due to all the fighting, that sounded great. I really just have no qualms when it comes to just the animation, choreography, sound design in general. In my opinion, it was like all perfect. Now I'm gonna start with the music. The music, in my opinion, it was okay. I felt like at times they could definitely capitalize in certain fights with the music. In this movie, you will realize a lot that there is a lot of moments of just silence in this movie, surprisingly, where there is just like no music. This movie, which is one of the things I recognize a lot, it has a lot of quiet moments, like a lot. But the times when there was music, I would say it didn't capitalize on like the adrenaline slash like dopamine that you're getting from seeing all the animation, all the stuff going on the screen. I feel like sometimes they could have put music that was more fitting for certain fights. But yeah, if I was supposed to give the music a rating, in my opinion, I would give it like a solid maybe 7.57. Like the music wasn't as great. It was like above average. It was above average to average. Now I am gonna start getting into spoilers, so please, if you don't want to be spoiled about this movie, click off, go away. I love you. Like the video, subscribe, comment if you did. Please. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna keep yapping. Yeah, in case you're running to go get your phone from the kitchen so you can not hear the spoilers. Yeah, please, we're on the road to 1K. Like and subscribe. I do a whole bunch of anime content. I'm an anime content creator. I do mostly gaming, but I'm gonna do stuff randomly here and then there, like this, which is an anime movie. But now spoilers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. Alright, for the spoilers, I'm gonna talk about the pacing specifically. The flashbacks, it's okay. I'm gonna start off from the Shinobu versus Doma fight. The fight in terms of like choreography, animation was beautiful, but just I felt like, I'm gonna throw aside pacing. I felt like the fight was anticlimactic, man. Like Shinobu dying, I felt like it was such a throwaway death. Like I felt like there was like a quota they needed to meet of this movie. Like, oh, one person needs to die, one person needs to die, and they just chose Shinobu. Like I just felt like her death had no impact. It was just so like subtle, like, oh, she just died, here y'all go. But again, that's just my opinion. The next big fight that we have is Zenitsu versus Kaigaku, I believe, or something like that. The two thunder-breathing apprentices. The fight started off great. The lightning crackling, the animation, them doing thunder-breathing styles sequentially, one after another. It was all great. But where the fight fell off for me in particular was when Zenitsu's falling, right? He's falling from the Infinity Castle. Kaigaku has the complete upper hand in the fight, and he sends him flying down, right? And the fight seems like Kaigaku is like winning, like Zenitsu showing no sign of really fighting back or giving Kaigaku a struggle, right? And he's falling down. He has this flashback, and he just shoots back up and just one-shots Kaigaku and destroys his head. Like, I felt that my bad. I felt like that was so anticlimactic. Like, there was no like lead up to it besides the flashback, I guess. But Kaigaku was destroying him the entire time, and he just flew back up and one-shotted him with the seventh form, whatever. Don't get me wrong, the animation was really cool on it, but I feel like it was just missing something, man. Like I keep on reiterating this, but he just got one shot, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. But other than that, the animation was insane. It was beautiful. The fight was great. Yeah, those are my really main two complaints right there with those two fights. But for the final fight of this movie, Tanjiro and Gyu versus Akaza. Akaza is me personally, my favorite character / demon. It's a race between him and Gyome for my favorite character, but Akaza is 110% my favorite demon. He's so cool. I love his hand-to-hand martials arts. This fight was a 10 out of 10, yo. The first half of the movie looked beautiful, don't get me wrong. It is definitely a step above like all animation we've seen for Demon Slayer, but they just threw the whole budget. Like, they gave Zenitsu and Shinobu like a quarter of the budget and just threw the whole 75% like to like Akaza and Gyu and Tanjiro, man. They went off in this fight. But cons, right? My cons for this fight, the fight was, before I even start with Khan, the fight was beautiful. It just looked stunning. It was groundbreaking. Like Giyu and Akaza just going back to back with the sword slashes and the punches, just doom doom doom, ching ching ching. Like the sound design was so beautiful, as well as the animation. Oh my gosh, bro! Akaza was in his bag in this fight, man. Holy crap. Like his martial arts tactics that he was doing with the compass needle. Like Akaza's color display just went off fully in this movie with the pink, the blues, the purples. Like it was insane. Like truly, man, like oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Now my cons for this fight specifically. A major con for me was the pacing of this fight when it came to flashbacks. We have two major flashbacks, if I'm not mistaken. Tanjiro reminiscing with his dad, as well as Akaza's backstory. I don't remember if Giyu had a backstory. I don't think we learned about Giyu's backstory. But we had Tanjiro's backstory with his dad, which I felt, this movie's a very flashback heavy movie, as I'm pretty sure you've all heard. But the problem with this movie isn't the flashbacks, it's the pacing of these flashbacks. These flashbacks are like 15 to like even 30 minutes long. Akaza's flashback was like at least like 35-40 minutes. Like it may have even been more. It was, Akaza's flashbacks were so heavy, man. And the problem, like I said, isn't the flashback, it's the pacing of these flashbacks. I feel like each of these flashbacks in these movies could have been like cut in half, man. Like I feel like the flashbacks were just so dragged out, which kind of takes away from the fighting, but not really. Like I thought it didn't, the flashbacks didn't take away from the fighting. It was just like it was just dragged out, man. I just find these flashbacks, I'm like, oh, when is this flashback gonna end, man? Like it really didn't take away from the fight in my opinion. The only thing I would say as well, if I was supposed to say one thing that took away from the fight, was Tanjiro, when he was talking about the transparent world and all that stuff. He was for real yapping for like 10 minutes. Like it was 10 minutes of Tanjiro just talking and just exposition, which I felt like that could have been cut into like 2-3 minutes. Like, and that's kind of even stretching it. Tanjiro's there talking for like 10-3 minutes. He's like, how can I be Akaza, the transparent world? And I'm just like, dude, like, come on, bro, like, wrap it up, bro. And then for the flashback with Tanjiro and his dad, like them talking there while the kids are playing, his family's playing. I'm like, okay, bro, like let's wrap it up. That took way too long, in my opinion. The slash with when Tanjiro's dad cut that bear, that was sick. It was just that first part of that flashback that I felt was super long. They could have definitely cut that out. But short synopsis, the flashback with Tanjiro, they could have cut out. They could have made that thing short, man. Him talking about a transparent world, yapping about a transparent world, as well as Tanjiro and his dad just talking there for like 5 minutes. Like they could have shortened that. Now for the Akaza flashback, right? The Akaza flashback. If someone's supposed to say the Akaza flashback wasn't too dragged out, I wouldn't blame them. Like I wouldn't say it's like a wrong opinion or like, oh, that's crazy. But in my personal opinion, I felt like they could have chopped that flashback into like half, bro. And this is a Akaza fan. Akaza is my favorite character. I feel like they could just chopped it in half. Like I say, man, like this movie, the pacing is not bad, but just the majority of the flashbacks or like exposition, I feel like just could have been straight up cut into half. Like the total hour runtime of this movie was 2 hours and 35 minutes. I feel like this movie could have been 2 hours. Like they could have really chopped down a lot of this movie itself, man. But the Akaza versus flashback, when Akaza's going back, I believe it starts off, Akaza goes back, he's thinking about the girl, and it's like wife and the dojo and stuff that he had before. He's taking care of the girl and stuff. I feel like they could have definitely made that shorter. I feel like the part about fast forward Akaza's flashback. I feel like they could have made the part about Akaza wanting to save his dad like shorter. Like we had like 2-3 fights, I think. Like 2 fights, I think. I don't want to exaggerate. It could have been 3. But we had like 2 fights of him just beating up the guys. And I'm like, alright, bro, we get it. Like, these are random thugs. He's trying to get medicine for his dad. Like, we don't need all this random pointless fighting. Like, we get it. He steals to help out his dad. He gets beat up. He gets punished. Like, why do we keep showing different scenes of that? After we've seen like 2-3 scenes of that, this random guy comes up. He's like, "Oh, you're a criminal, just like me. You're just in the wrong place. Let me show you how it's done." And the guy helps him out. Okay, cool. Okay, the guy ends up bringing him to his dojo, introduces him to his daughter. Akaza's taking care of his daughter while he's getting trained, and they fall in love. I thought they could have made that part shorter of specifically Akaza like taking care of her. Like, okay, we get it, he takes care of her. I thought they could have just gave us like quick little slideshows of Akaza putting a towel on her head, him sleeping with her through the night, like it could have been like quick. Like they were giving us they were giving us full cutscenes of like him taking care of her, putting a towel on her head, wringing out the towel, bringing her a new towel, picking her up to the bathroom. Like, I thought they could have made that much faster, in my opinion. Like, just gave us slideshows. But I thought that's kind of like crazy to say, like, when they give us animation instead of slideshows. But you know what I'm saying? Like, a quick slideshow isn't bad to, like, give exposition, Then, I feel like other than that, that's my only qualms about Akaza's flashback. I feel like they could have made that part shorter. Akaza's fight where he just completely demolishes all the guys after they poison his wife and his sensei. That was amazing, bro. That was so cool. Akaza just going in there and just beating all them people, mangling them. That was sick. Muzan pulls up on them, gives them the demon power, demon blood. My one qualm, like, it's not really my bad, I had to cough. It's not really a qualm, but Akaza, like, killing himself, like, I don't know. I feel so, like, so about it. Like, at first I'm like, I get, like, oh, his family comes in a flashback, reminds him of what he is. Okay, I get it. But then, like, he's debating on whether or not he wants to, like, grow his neck back. Gil cuts off his neck. He's like, and Akaza's growing his neck back. And then as he's growing his neck back, he just punches himself. Quick flurry of punches and punches himself. And, like, tries to kill himself, basically. And his family's like, oh, what's it called? Because he gets a flashback from his family. And then for some reason he's like, no, I gotta get stronger. He's growing. He starts healing back himself, growing his neck back. And then he gets like another flashback, which I feel like isn't as convincing as the first one. So like, no, just give up, Akaza. We still love you. Come back to us, even though you're not gonna come to where we were because you're a demon. You went to hell. Like, I just felt like it wasn't convincing. But I'm kind of satisfied with it in a way because I'm like, oh, Akaza's my boy. They couldn't stop Akaza, Tanjiro, and Gil. He had to take himself out willingly. They can't mess with them. But yeah, that's just my opinion. That pretty much sums up my whole thing for the movie. Like I said in the intro, I give this movie like a solid 8.2, 8.5. It was amazing. It was a movie. I would recommend the experience 110%. This movie was amazing. Go watch it. Please, go do yourself watch it. Even if you don't like Demon Slayer, it is a complete spectacle. But with all that being said, I'd probably done yapped y'all heads off. I appreciate y'all time. Y'all rocking with me. Thank you. If you did enjoy this yappy, stuttery review, like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you want more of these, I appreciate you all. I love you all. Have a safe, beautiful, amazing day. I love each and every single one of y'all. Peace.
200,000 on the dash. Ain't tryna rush it, but I'm moving fast. I get money, I been in my bag. Laying low, but I move like an activist. I don't talk, but I preach and I'm passionate. And I rock with my brother beside me. I walk around with that guap with my pie. Play around with that tool, he ain't using no lies. No, I came out the